看一下哦。我们所以顺着刚刚延续下去的话，刚刚那个画家画的 The Dark Lady 那个女伯爵是出现在灯塔，所以我们就去灯塔看看，反正也没有别的事可以做。
Come on, let's get going.
Yeah, sure.
走走。哦，出现了，有事可做了。
He's drinking from a coffee mug. It's got something written on it, but I can't see it from here.
Coffee mug， 这个可以点呢。
Oh, sorry. I was just curious about your mug.
Mind your own business.
Hi.
Mm-hmm.
Rotten day to be out, huh?
I've seen worse.
What brings you out here?
None of your business.
不干你屁事。
Pretty cool lighthouse, huh?
If you say so.
MUG NUG 马克杯。哦，他是说他的杯，称赞他的杯子啊。
Nice mug.
Uh-huh.
What's written on it?
Mind your own business.
啊，上面有写字是不是？
Nice mug.
Uh-huh.
What's written on it?
Mind your own business.
Could I ask you a couple of questions?
And who are you, may I ask?
Rosangela Blackwell. Nice to meet you.
Why do you want to talk to me?
我们聊聊这个
I'm
灯塔。
curious about the lighthouse.
What makes you think I know anything?
你为什么觉得我知道所有事呢？Anything unusual?
I'm wondering if anything unusual happened here.
Unusual like what?
Just anything unusual.
I've got nothing to say to you.
好像
Well,
没有办法聊，没关系，应该是他的马克杯。他刚才是不是说 return 什么东西？我们叫 Joey 去看看。
The mug has a company logo on it. It says Gold Tech? No
Gold
idea what
Tech.
that is.
EECH。好，回家 Google。GOLDTECH 有了。Murder。Research。哦，这边有一个人死掉，他的尸体在灯塔旁边，放在那个灯塔。Was a chief， 主要的研究员。Who often keeps， 所以那个是他的爸爸吗 ？Marty Goldwater， 可能是哦。好。哦，他的爸爸
You coming?
It's about.
好，
Hi.
老爸，
Mm-hmm.
嗯哼，啊，直接直球，
Are you Marty Goldwater?
Yeah, who are you?
Rosangela Blackwell.
What do you want?
What
Your
do you
son.
want?
I heard what happened.
You knew my boy?
No, but I'm looking into it.
You with the police?
No, but I'm sort of freelance.
Well, you can't do any worse than those worthless cops have. So sure, be whatever you want.
哦，讲出名之后就可以问他事情。先就是说说你儿子吧。
How exactly was he killed? The newspaper didn't say.
His neck was crushed. They said he was choked. But there were no bruises on his neck. I never heard of anything like it.
Crushed.
Yeah,
Do you have any theories of your own?
of course I do. It was his rival company that did it. Lazarus Technology. They did it, but I can't prove it.
他觉得一个是敌对吗？敌对公司可能是他们杀了他儿子的。好难念哦，拉扎德斯。
Anything else you can tell me about John?
It was my son. He had his head in the clouds, but his feet were firmly planted on the ground. He wanted to change the world, and by God, he would have done it. Well, I'll be joining him soon, I'm sure.
Anything else you can tell?
No, please.
Why do you think this other company is
你为什么
involved?
觉得
Look,
这个是
my
这个
boy
公司
was a
干的？
genius. He ran a medical technology firm not far from here as one of their chief researchers. He was making a device that can improve the efficiency of pacemakers. A real breakthrough, he said. But this other firm, Lazarus, was working on the same thing. It was a real race to see who'd finish it first. He didn't eat, he hardly slept, he poured his life into his work. Then one night he called me to say he had finished. He wanted to celebrate. That was the last time I talked to him.
He was killed that night?
Yes, and a few days later the device was registered by Lazarus. No justice, none at all.
哦，他应该是就是他儿子研究的东西，他完成了，然后还要庆祝，结果当天就死掉了，然后隔天这家敌对公司就发表了。
So you think someone from Lazarus killed your son?
It's a pretty big coincidence, wouldn't you say? I've tried calling Lazarus, but they refused to talk to me. They eventually put a restraining order on me. At least John went to his grave believing he was a success, for all the good it does.
So you think someone from...
It's a pretty... I've tried calling Lazarus, but they refused to talk to me. They eventually put a restraining order on me. At least John went to his grave believing he was a success, for all the good it does.
好，其他东西大概没有什么用吧。
Have you ever been to the park gallery?
No, I haven't.
Do you know
No.
Do you know anything...
The dead actor? Who isn't familiar with him these days? I saw the movie. Don't know what all the fuss was about.
Have you ever been to a...
The Minetta? Is that place still around? Oh, I haven't been there for years.
So you know it.
I used to go there years
你有
ago.
去过 Manita？ 那要不要再说说？
Can you tell me anything about the Minetta?
What's to say? It's a bar. I used to live in that area when I was young. I'm surprised it's still around.
Can you tell...
What's to say? I'm...
所以你知道这个人吗？
Have you ever heard of a man named Joe Gould?
You mean Professor Seagull?
哦，
You've heard
你
of
知道？
Sure I did. Back in the day, you'd always see him wander in the West Village. Must have been, 50 years ago. I was a young man then. He called himself Professor Seagull. If you gave him $1, he'd recite poetry in seagull language.
For real?
Who knows? It was a laugh. New York was full of people like that in those days. Times sure have changed.
Do you have any more Joe Gould stories?
Why are you so interested in him?
I just am. Do you mind talking about him?
Oh, not at all. It's nice to remember those days. I can't think of anything else, though.
Do you have any more?
Why are you so Oh, I can't.
Have you ever heard of the Meltzer Foundation?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
Well,
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.不对，好像查查看哦。因为我今天好像玩的有点久。查一下 LA EA。
here we go. Lazarus Technology.
有。18006。
Thank you for calling Lazarus Technologies. Please choose from the following options. For general information about Lazarus Technologies, press 1. To inquire about our products, press 2. To speak to an operator, press 3.
General information.
Lazarus Technologies is the world's leader in biomedical and biomechanical engineering. We supply research and development to hospitals and clinics throughout the world. Lazarus Technologies is supported by a generous grant from the Meltzer Foundation.
哦，又跟你们这间公司有关，又跟那个foundation。
Lazarus Technologies is the world's leader in biomedical and biomechanical engineering. We supply research and development to hospitals and clinics throughout the world. Lazarus Technologies is supported by a generous grant from the Meltzer Foundation. If you would like to request a product catalogue, please speak to a customer representative. You have reached the General Office mailbox. Please leave a message and someone will get back to you shortly.
I'm ready if you are.
Hold your horses, will ya? I'm coming.
又跟刚那个 foundation 有关。先去画廊好了，因为刚刚那个画家死掉了，也许会有一些新的对话。
Hi, Josie.
Rosangela, gosh, what a horrible night.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Poor Claude, I had no idea what the show was doing to him.
What do you mean?
Well, he killed himself, didn't he? Oh, he grumbled a lot, but I thought deep down he liked the attention. Still, at least his work shall live on.
You're keeping the gallery open?
Of course. Everything here is completely sold out.
Really?
That painting behind you? Yesterday, I couldn't give it away. Today, I'm being offered $5,000 for it.
That's horrible.
That's business, I'm afraid. I feel bad for Claude, but, well, I have debts. I have investors to pay back.
画家死了之后，画就变有名了。
Lucky for you, he died.
That's not fair. I've known Claude for years. I liked him a lot. He never felt his work would be seen by anybody, and now people believe his work has value. That's something, isn't it?
If you think so. What will you do with the money?
Well, a percentage of it will go to my investors. As for the rest, I don't know. I could sponsor another artist like Claude, or I could give it to charity. I'll need to think about it.
Can I ask you some more
I
questions?
don't think so, Rosangela. I'm meeting with the buyers today, and I have to get everything ready.
OK，
Bye, Joe.
Sure.
去这个，应该是没什么。我们直接切入正题吧。
Yes,
Hi, me again.
go right in.
I heard you were at the gallery last night.
Yes.
And you saw what happened?
Yes.
Wow. Just wow. What would possess a guy to do a thing like that, huh?
I don't know.
Well, enough doom and gloom. What can I help you with?
先聊聊画廊。
It looks like the
好了
Park Gallery is going to be successful now.
Yes, Josie certainly has had her work cut out for her.
So do you. Her profits are your profits.
Yes, there is that.
And all it cost was one man's death.
Now that's unfair. What do you expect us to do? Give back the money? We're a private foundation. Money has to come in order for money to go out.
Someone died. Doesn't that bother you?
Sure, it bothers me. Death is a horrible thing. But I don't see what it has to do with us.
好，那我们说说这一家公司吧。
I heard that your foundation gave money to Lazarus Technologies.
Oh, yes. That was one of our first success stories.
继续说，诶，对，他这是他的情况是，这一间公司也是死掉了一个人，然后他们获利，这样吗？
I heard that your foundation gave money to Lazarus.
Oh, yes.
Have you ever heard of a guy named John Goldwater?
No, sorry.
I heard.
Oh,
Why weren't you at the opening last night?
we would just be in the way, you know? Art's not really our thing. But Josie knows what she's doing.
Why weren't.
Art's not...
I learned something interesting about Lazarus Technologies. It rose to success on the shoulders of a murdered man.
That's a strong thing to say.
It's true. His company was an inch away from beating Lazarus, but then he was killed.
Even if this is true.
It is true. You can look it up.
Even still, I don't see how this is our fault.
2 men dead? That doesn't sound fishy to you.
Should it? What kind of men do you take us for? I have sympathy for that artist, but he was obviously unstable. And as for this John Goldwater person, I have never heard of him. You'll need more evidence than that if you want to convince me of anything.
就跟我刚刚说的一样，两个人死掉了，都跟他们
2 people have died.
都让他们
Yes,
获利。
so you said.
That doesn't bother you.
Neither of those men have anything to do with us. If you're looking for a conspiracy, you're looking in the wrong place.
Well, thanks for talking.
Sure thing, drop on by anytime.
好像该回去看看他的 email 吗？
Did you see that look she gave you?
Paul.
I'm just looking out for you, little brother.
Well, don't.
Stay put, kid.
看看你跟我讲。
Hey, when are we going to get a
It does.
好，好像不会有什么，走吧。存档，我看看哦，我想想，我们刚刚做的事情。现在两个。现在两个公司，两个死掉的都跟这个都跟刚，可是他的 email 的没有动。
All right.
我刚刚太快跳完他们的对话了，也许可以再听听。按错了。
Let's go.
Yeah, sure.
Go right in.
Hi, Paul.
Hi again. What?
Well, thank.
Sure.
Stay put, kid.
Hey, Charlie, is this wireless internet thing safe?
Of course it's.
I just read all.
It won't give you.
Then maybe you should sit next.
Give it a rest.
I can't stand this.
What's the problem?
I'm getting all sorts of spam. I got 3 from this Tomo person. Who the heck is Tomo?
Just delete them, Paul.
可是刚刚没有看到啊，还是他删掉了。
Only if they have your password, Paul. Just don't tell anybody, and you'll be fine.
Hey, when are we going to get a real comp?
What's wrong with the...
Oh, come on.
It does the job.
At least. Hey, Charlie, is this wireless internet?
It won't.
Then
Give it a rest.
又要再去把他的网。
I've got no idea
搞坏。
what this thing is.
Hey, my internet just went down. Stupid wireless.
It should come up again in a minute.
Finally, the internet's back up. Hey Charlie, what's that B-mail password again?
Don't you remember anything? It's tennis53. Just write it down.
No way. Someone might find it. I can't stand this B-mail account.
What's the problem now?
I'm getting all sorts of spam. I got 3 from this Tomo.
Just delete them, Paul.
Doesn't it bother you that anybody with B-mail software can log into our email?
Only if they have your password, Paul. Just don't tell anybody, and you'll be fine.
He's reading a book.
我记得这边
He's so engrossed in his book, he didn't even notice. Must be losing my touch.
Hey, when are we going to get a real company email address?
What's wrong with the one we've got?
Oh, come on. B-mail? Who is going to take us seriously when we only got a B-mail account?
It does the job.
At least we have a real internet connection, although I don't trust this wireless crap. Hey Charlie, is this wireless internet thing safe?
Of course it's safe.
I just read online that they can give you cancer.
It won't give you cancer, Paul.
Then maybe you should sit next to it.
Give it a rest,
让他们
Paul.
讲讲。
I can't stand this B-mail account.
What's the problem now?
I'm getting all sorts of spam. I got 3 from this Tomo person. Who the heck is Tomo?
Just delete them, Paul.
Doesn't it bother you that anybody with B-mail software can log into our email?
Only if they have your password, Paul. Just don't tell anybody, and you'll be fine.
Hey, when are we going to get a real company email address?
What's wrong with the one we've got?
Oh, come on. B-mail? Who is going to take us
我忘
seriously
记这
when we
边
only
到底
got
要
a
怎么触发
B-mail
那个对
account?
话，我只记得
It does the job.
At least we have a real
日
internet
记也需
connection,
要它的密，
although I
另外
don't
这个
trust
的
this
密码，
wireless
只是我已经
crap.
忘记要怎么。
Hey Charlie, is this wireless internet thing safe?
要怎么触发这个？
Of course it's safe.
怎么感觉
I just...
It won't.
Then maybe you should...
Give it a rest.
是用女主角，没有跟他完全。
Go write it.
Hi again.
Why weren't you at the...
Oh, it would just be... Art's not really our thing. But Josie knows what she's doing.
Do you know anything?
Of course. Can you believe it? A heart it. You looked healthy.
Are you familiar?
Why do you...
No reason. Have you ever been to a...
No.
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or
No.
anything else you can tell me?
I've given you the base...
Have you ever heard...
He
He was a reporter.
Hey, that's it. Charlie used to work... Hey, Charlie, did you know Joe...
Everyone knew him, Paul. He was
A living legend.
Have you ever heard of a...
No.
I heard that your foundation gave money...
Oh, yes. That was one of our first 6...
I heard...
Oh.
Have you ever... Well, thanks for...
Sure thing.
他关了。
Stay put, kid. I'm gonna... These things...
I can't stand...
What's the problem now?
I'm getting all sorts of spam. I got 3 from this Tomo person. Who the heck is Tomo?
Just delete them, Paul.
Doesn't it bother you that anybody with B-mail software can log into our email?
Only if they have your password, Paul. Just don't tell anybody, and you'll be fine.
Hey, when are we going to get a real company email address?
What's wrong with the one we've got?
Oh, come on. B-mail? Who is going to take us seriously when we only got a B-mail account?
It does the job.
At least we have a real internet connection, although I don't trust this wireless crap. Hey Charlie, is this wireless internet thing safe?
Of course it's safe.
I just read online that they can give you cancer.
It won't give you cancer, Paul.
Then maybe you should sit next to it.
Give it a rest, Paul.
I can't stand this B-mail account.
What's the problem now?
I'm getting all sorts of spam. I got 3 from this Tomo person. Who the heck is Tomo?
Just delete them, Paul.
Doesn't it bother you that anybody with B-mail software can log into our email?
Only if they have your password, Paul. Just don't tell anybody.
These things...
卡关的。当初好像也是这边卡。The password still name you call me when we were kids. If you forget you as heck. 这边有哎。他小时候叫他的名字是他的 password， 可是这边他刚刚没有讲过。What do you mean you don't remember P 的意思？有波斯。Powerful. 可恶！
Come on, let's get...
有没有什么事情是没做到的？
Josie? Can I ask you some more?
I don't think so, Rosie. I'm meeting with the buyers.
Bye, Josie.
Sure.
不能跟他讲。快玩完了，但是完了。
Hi.
我记得是快玩完。
So you think someone from Lazarus?
It's a pretty big... I've tried they... At least...
Anything else you can tell me?
No.
Have you ever heard of the melt?
No, I...
Well...
Uh-huh.
Come in.
这边好像没什么用。
Have you ever heard... Sorry. Have you ever heard of... Sorry. Thanks for... Sure.
Oh, 玩完了。快说啦，快跟我讲你的密码。
Go right in.
Hi, Paul.
Hi again. What?
I heard that your foundation...
Oh, yes. That was one of our first...
Have you ever heard of a guy named John Goldwater? Why?
Oh, we would just... Art's not really our thing.
Well, thanks.
Sure thing.
Stay. He's reading a book called Best Accountant Practices, 4th edition. Sounds thrilling.
Hey, when are we going to get a real company email address?
What's wrong?
Oh, come on.
It does the.
那不是有什么对话没有做法吗？
Hey, Charlie, is this wireless internet thing safe?
Of course it's safe.
I just read online that they can give you cancer.
It won't give you cancer, Paul.
Then maybe you should sit next to it.
Give it a rest, Paul.
I can't stand this B-mail account.
What's the problem now?
I'm getting all sorts of spam. I got 3 from this Tomo person. Who the heck is Tomo?
Just delete them, Paul.
Doesn't it bother you that anybody with B-mail software can log into our email?
Only if they have your password, Paul. Just don't tell anybody, and you'll be fine.
Hey, when are we going to get a real company email address?
What's wrong with the one we've got?
Oh, come on. B-mail? Who is going to take us seriously when we only got a B-mail account?
It does the job.
At least we have a real internet connection, although I don't trust this wireless crap. Hey, Charlie, is this wireless internet thing safe?
Of course it's safe.
I just read online that they can give you cancer.
It won't give you cancer, Paul.
Then maybe you should sit next to it.
Give it a rest, Paul.
I can't stand this B-mail account.
What's the
I'm getting
just a.
是不是有什么话？
I can't. I've got no idea what this thing is.
Again, this wireless internet is really up and down today.
It'll come up again in a minute.
"搞坏他的网络就先这样放着一下。再重
Finally, the internet's back up. What's that B-mail password again?
You're impossible. It's tennis53.
Thanks a mil. Doesn't it bother you that anybody with B-mail...
Oh, just don't.
我们再讲，真是不行。
Go right
来
in.，
Hi again.
Are you familiar with Monique Stallman or CubeStar Films?
Why do you ask?
No reason. I heard that your foundation.
Oh, yes.
哦，他这边好鸡掰哦，这个没有查，还真的是，OK， 我试试看好了，照着英文攻略完。这样是要重玩吗？要重玩。他刚刚没有赶我出去就不对了。
Why weren't?
Oh, we would just be in the art's not really our thing, but.
所以他这个设计是会卡关的。
Well, thank
Sure.
哎呀，有。
I'm ready if you.
Hold.
重玩看看吧。
Yes,
Hi, me again.
go right in.
I heard you were at the gallery last night.
OK，
Yes.
And you saw what happened?
Yes.
Wow. Just wow. What would possess a guy to do a thing like that, huh?
I don't know.
Well, enough doom and gloom. What can I help you with?
Why weren't you at the opening last night?
Oh, we would just be in the way, you know? Art's not really our thing. But Josie knows what she's doing.
The Park Gallery Success 好像没有办法点。为什么呢？
Are you familiar with?
Why do you ask?
No reason. I heard that your foundation gave money to Lazarus Technologies.
Oh, yes. That was one of our first success stories.
I learned something interesting about Lazarus Technologies. It rose to success on the shoulders of a murdered man.
That's a strong thing to say.
It's true. His company was an inch away from beating Lazarus, but then he was killed.
Even if this is true.
It is true. You can look it up.
Even still, I don't see how this is our fault. What do you expect us to do? Give back the money? We're a private foundation. Money has to come in order for money to go out.
The man is dead.
Someone died. Doesn't that bother you?
Sure, it bothers me. Death is a horrible thing. But I don't see what it has to do with us.
然后
Have you ever heard of a guy named John Goldwater?
No, sorry.
Why weren't you at the opening last night?
Oh, we would just be... Art's not...
Anything else you can tell?
I've given you the...
I heard that you're...
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever...
法官呢？我不知道为什么会这样。
Why
Oh, art's not really our...
are you familiar with Monique Stallman or CubeStar Films?
Why do you ask?
No reason. Do you know anything?
Of course. Can you believe it? A heart attack. You looked healthy.
Have you ever... He was a...
Hey, that's a Charlie.
Everyone,
A living legend.
Have you ever heard of... I heard...
Oh.
Well,
Sure. Did you see that look she gave you?
Paul.
I'm just looking out for you, little brother.
Well, don't.
Stay put, kid. I'm gonna.
哦，不对，要离开。在这边对话没有讲完，因为刚刚存档。
hi, Josie.
Rosangela, gosh,
Oh,
what a horrible
Songbird.
night.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Poor Claude, I had no idea what the show was doing to him.
What do you mean?
Well, he killed himself, didn't he? Oh, he grumbled a lot, but I thought deep down he liked the attention. Still, at least his work shall live on.
You're keeping the gallery open?
Of course. Everything here is completely sold out.
Really?
That painting behind you? Yesterday, I couldn't give it away. Today, I'm being offered $5,000 for it.
That's horrible.
That's business, I'm afraid. I feel bad for Claude, but... well, I have debts. I have investors to pay back.
Lucky for you, he died.
That's not fair. I've known Claude for years. I liked him a lot. He never felt his work would be seen by anybody, and now people believe his work has value. That's something, isn't it?
If you think so. What will you do with the money?
Well, a percentage of it will go to my investors. As for the rest, I don't know. I could sponsor another artist like Claude, or I could give it to charity. I'll need to think about it.
Can I ask you some more questions?
I don't think so, Rosie. I'm meeting with the buyers today, and I have to get
OK，
Bye,
拜
Josie.
拜。
Sure, bye.
好，我们再去一次那边试试看。这边这里设计的好像不是太好啊。触
Go
发
right in.
触发对话室有。
Hi, Paul.
Hi again. What can we do you for?
It looks like the Park Gallery is going to be successful now.
Yes, Josie certainly has had her work cut out for her.
So do you. Her profits are your profits.
Yes, there is that.
And all it cost was one man's death.
Now that's unfair.
2 men dead? That doesn't sound fishy to you.
Should it? What kind of men do you take us for? I have no idea who this John Goldwater person is. As for the artist, he was obviously unstable. You'll need more evidence than that if you want to convince me of anything.
Oh，我知道了。不止2个人死掉，我们应该是3个人都跟他有关系。
2 people have died.
Yes, so you said.
That doesn't bother you.
Neither of those men have anything to do with us. If you're looking for a conspiracy, you're looking in the wrong place.
Are you familiar?
Why?
No reason. Well, thanks for talking.
Sure thing.
应该是要这样思考。现在是死掉的2个人都跟我们已经找到死掉2个人跟他有关系了，然后我们再回去前面第一个死掉的人，应该也是要有关系，剧情应该都是要这样设计的。
Hello, again.
What do you know about the Meltzer Foundation?
Why, are you looking for a loan?
Maybe. You deal with them?
They invested in our last film.
Water Under the Bridge?
That's the one.
I assume they got their money back since the film was such a success.
Not that it's any of your business, but yes, they did.
Anything else you can tell me about the Meltzer Foundation?
Any deal between Meltzer and CubeStar is private information. If you want to learn more about them, look them up. They're on the internet.
Anything else?
Any deal between If you want to learn more.
所以他现在的情况是，在这一代里面玩的游戏死掉的3个人，他们3个人死掉都，怎么讲？他们死掉之后，然后受贿的公司，因为这些人死掉的受贿的公司都是这个 foundation 有赞助的，所以他们也有跟着受贿。好，这样应该可以触发对话了吧？谢谢你。
Thanks for the chat, Moon.
Sure.
对，存价档。
Go right in.
没关系啊。
Hi, Paul.
Hi again. What can we do you for?
他说
Monique told me that you invested in CubeStar Films.
Monique, oh yes, she's the executive producer, isn't she?
Yes.
She's doing a great job. That place is earning money hand over fist.
我出现了。好，success.
CubeStar Films became successful after Frank Lyons died.
Did they? I suppose they did.
That benefits you too, doesn't it?
Oh, I see where this is going.
Let me break it down for you, Paul. Frank Lyons dies, and CubeStar Films becomes successful overnight. Claude Erdin commits suicide, and now the Park Gallery is selling priceless works of art. John Goldwater dies, and Lazarus Technologies becomes rich and powerful. All these companies are represented by you. Don't you see how this looks?
This is a total coincidence. I'm sure of it.
Is it?
It is. And I'll tell you another thing. I don't like these accusations. I think you should leave.
I am going to get to the bottom of this.
Maybe you will, but it has nothing to do with us. Now go, before I call the police.
Come on, let's blow and let him stew for a while.
好，这样应该。
Yeesh.
She's crazy.
Crazy with teeth. You gotta watch out for women like that, Scooter.
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 You haven't called me that since we were kids.
Really? Maybe I should start calling you that again.
Whatever.
是 COOER 是这样拼吗 ？Scooter。啊，可以走了。听到这个就好了。来，我们又要登录别人的信箱了。按照他哥哥的哥哥的信箱的逻辑，他旁边这一个人的信箱应该是 Charlie M CHA R。我是不是拼错了？先登回他哥哥 Dennis CHLR 英文不好啊。对，然后 Scooter
Charles doesn't get a lot of emails, it seems. There's just a bunch of names in his inbox. Frank Lyons, John Goldwater, Claude Erdin. Joey, look at this. It's like a hit list of everyone who was killed by the Countess.
So Charlie was writing about each of the victims. I knew there was something fishy about that place. Come on, let's go back there and talk to him.
What on earth do we say?
Think of something, kid. History is repeating itself, and I don't... What was that?
It looks like his inbox is being updated.
Oh!
My name. That's my name.
That son of a... Mess with us, Willie.
He just marked me. I'm next.
Look, don't worry. She might not come right away. We have time to plan.
You killed Claude. And the others.
I did not kill. I healed them.
Can it? We've heard this song before. Just back away, real slow-like.
I only want to help.
I think we've had about enough of your help, lady. Back off, kid. I'm ready this time.
I have to help her. Just let me help her.
Oh, yeah? Help yourself to this.
不管，先存档。我大概想到要怎么做了。刚刚最开始我们在玩的时候就有讲到。哦，不能，已经没空了。没关系，34就好。没关系。我们一开始玩这个游戏的时候，先逛过这边，这边有一个。
Where is she? She isn't far. I can sense her.
You think I'm telling you?
Where?
Well, I know for sure she's not through that door behind you.
等一下哦。好紧张，这个音乐可以重复一次。他跑到邻居家，然后再回房间。
No place to go. I can't run away unless Joey comes with me, and Joey's the only thing holding her back. Come on, Rosa. Auntie did it 30 years ago, so can you.
Oh.
Auntie's picture is loose. I wish you were here, Auntie. I really do.
That's far enough, sister.
Joey, leave it.
Leave it like hell.
我想一下哦，当时安琪的做法。
Get away from him.
Kid, she's here to kill you. I can handle her. Just think of something.
先有伤谁？我记得当时安体是用香烟，可是这边没有香烟。当时安体是用香烟戳他。
No time, no.
他的照片呢？哦，在这里。
Hey, look at this.
Who? That's... I wanted to help her.
And look where it got you. You think anyone appreciates your help?
No. No!
How did we end up here?
I have brought you here. You are safe now. I have saved you.
Saved me? What do you mean, saved me? What did you do? Joey, did she kill me? Am I dead?
I don't know. Lady, I suggest you start talking.
There is nothing to say. You are safe now, both of you.
My dear, you carry on so.
You. It's you. I've been looking for you for so long. Why did you leave me?
My poor host, you cast me out. You broke our bond. It's too late to repair it.
What? No, why would I do that?
Your mind is so broken that you do not remember. My, you are a mess. You don't even know your own name, Countess, indeed. Regardless, it is time for this to end.
End? Is there an end?
For you, there can be, if you let me.
I trust you, Madeline. I always will trust you.
Rosangela Blackwell, Joseph Malone, it is a pleasure to finally meet you. I'm sorry it had to be under such unpleasant circumstances.
Unpleasant is right. Who are you?
My name is Madeline, and a long time ago, I was this poor soul's spirit guide. She corrupted our bond, and I'm afraid the damage to both of us was quite severe. Can you help us? Can you help us end this cycle of death?
这位 Madeline， 她其实就是 Spirit Guide， 她的角色跟 Joy 是一样的。然后这位 Countess， 她的角色就是跟我们的女主角一样。那英文不太好，所以我不太看不懂，有一点看不懂之间的关系。总而言之，就是他们之间的连结可能消失，他找Countess 找不到 Madeline， 然后就发生了二代还有三代这样的故事。像二代他是那个 Joseph 那个记者写了些什么人，他就觉得那是跟他产生连结，他 Joseph 在指引他可以去拯救哪些人。虽然在这边他的拯救就是把那些人杀死。然后到了三代，但是三代看得出来，这个 Charles 刚刚那一个人他是蓄意的杀人，就是他知道他在 email 里面写下哪些人的名字之后，那些人就会死掉。那他在第三代的时候是跟那个 Charles 的 email 不对 B-mail 产生连接。
Who are you?
As I said, my name is Madeline, and a long time ago, I was a spirit guide to the woman you know as the Countess. We were bonded, much like you and your guide are, but much has changed, and time is short. Will you help us?
I know you.
I have been trying to reach you in your dreams. At long last, I am able to manifest myself here, but time is short. Will you help us?
We've got some questions first.
Yes, I'm sure you do, but time is short. Will you help us?
Yes, I'll help you. I don't have much choice. She's killed me.
Killed you? No! She left you quite unharmed. But regardless, there is no time to waste. Come with me. Now just relax.
Hey, what's the big idea? All right, you. Talk. Where are they?
The pattern. They're going to fix the pattern.
Talk sense, will ya?
The source. Cut off the source and the pattern will revert.
Why do I bother? Great. Trapped on another plane of existence with the Countess of Crazyville. They better know what they're doing.
Hey, what happened? How did you do that?
This is where the link originates.
Link?
The bond between your Countess and her hosts. Part of her is trapped here. You must remove it.
我以为这边原来这边在第三代就玩到这里了。好，那其实我不太懂它 pattern 是什么意思，不过我们来 解决这边吧。已经不能存了，可是它不能覆盖。没关系，应该是不用。
For the upteenth time, I have no money for your fund.
Show some pity. At least lend us a cigarette.
Ahem. I believe we got company.
Ah. Miss, could you perhaps spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould Fund?
他就是Joe Mitchell，他就是 Joe Good。
Hello.
Hello. My name is Joseph Ferdinand Gould. I am graduate of Harvard magna cum difficultate and chairman of the board of Wheel and Woe Incorporated. In exchange for a drink, I'll recite a poem, deliver a lecture, argue a point, or take off my shoes and imitate a seagull. I prefer gin, but beer will do.
I've been hearing a lot about you lately.
My reputation precedes me.
I saw your portrait in the Minetta.
The Minetta. Yes, I'm quite famous there, you know.
I gathered.
It's all thanks to Mitchell, of course. The Joe Gould Fund filled its coffers nicely when he wrote his article.
What are you doing here?
I don't quite know myself. We've all got to be someplace. As I understand it, I was mentally linked to my old friend, the Countess. I wish I'd known. It explains everything that my work was trying to prove.
哦，所以那个 Countess 在更久之前也是有跟他连结的。
Your work.
I have had many callings. I studied the seagulls of the world and learned their language. I spent months measuring the heads of 1,000 Chippewa Indians. But before I died, I was putting to paper the most important literary work known to man, the oral history of our time. It was a compilation of the conversations of the city, overheard in bars, subways, street corners, and diners. Put together and studied properly, it would have revolutionized everything.
How would it have revolutionized everything?
We were all connected, every single one of us. But how? Think of the ramifications if we found out.
It sounds like quite an undertaking.
It was my life's work.
How did you know the Countess?
We met in a diner like this one. We'd often spend a week or two walking along the docks to discuss seagulls. She had many interesting theories on seagull linguistics. Then, one day, she disappeared. But a link had already formed between us. It's everything my oral history was trying to prove, that we were all linked.
The Countess is killing people.
Murder? No, I refuse to believe that. She couldn't hurt a fly.
看起来那个 Countess 之前是个善良的人。
Why is she called the Countess?
That's what she chooses to call herself. Far be it for me to tell her otherwise.
The name doesn't seem strange to you?
When you lived a life like mine, you take people at face value. Who cares about names? I once knew another fellow without a name, called himself the Deacon.
Deacon 也是一代出现。
The Deacon? You knew the Deacon?
Oh yes, he was this gloomy career drunk. One summer night while sitting in a doorway of the Bowery, he caught the scent of sulfur. He looked up and saw the devil himself standing over him. Since that night he believed he lost his soul. Not the most charitable drinking companion, if I may say so.
No, he wouldn't be.
You knew him?
Sort of.
Fancy that.
What's your connection to Joseph Mitchell?
Ah, Mitchell, my benefactor. He made me quite famous, you know. But my goodwill only extends so far.
Why's that?
A cigarette. He has them. He won't give me one. It's demeaning to have to beg for one measly cigarette.
You want a cigarette?
Yes, I want a cigarette. It's a disgrace that I should have to beg for one.
You want a cigarette?
Yes, I want a cigarette. It's a disgrace that I should have to beg for one.
好，反正一定是要找个香烟店。
I'd like to read the oral history.
And I'd like you to, but I'm afraid it belongs to the ages now.
There was also the problem of it never existing in the first place.
Of course it existed, only not on paper. It was over 3 million words, 3 times the size of the Holy Bible. The work transcended mere parchment and ink.
What about those essays you published in the Dial?
A passing fancy, nothing more.
You wrote essays?
For the now-defunct Dial magazine. I still have the originals. Do you want to see?
I'd like to see that essay.
Here you go.
It appears to be an essay about insanity, but the handwriting is so awful I can barely make it out. Just as well. I don't have time to read all this stuff. I don't think he'll miss this. I don't think it's important. This handwriting makes my eyes... I don't think it's... Here you go.
Always glad to share.
I don't think... I'm a long way from home. He's on the elderly side, but his... Hello, you're Joseph Mitchell, aren't you?
I believe you have the better of me, Miss...
Blackwell. Rosangela Blackwell.
Blackwell, huh? I might have known.
You met my auntie.
Your auntie, yes. I do see a slight resemblance. I did warn her to leave well enough alone, but she was determined. Let's hope that you can do some good here.
What are you doing here?
We are echoes, leftovers, if you will. We were linked to the Countess when we were alive. When we died, part of ourselves got trapped here.
So you're not a ghost?
Not fully. I'm not sure what I am. I remember living, I remember dying, but I don't feel like Joseph Mitchell. All I know is that when I thought of death, an eternity with Joe Gould was the last thing on my mind.
What is your connection to the Countess?
I don't know. I never met the woman. Joe Gould was the one who knew her. He had a special bond with her, apparently. But somehow, he passed it on to me when he died. Next thing I knew, I was murdering people by writing about them. There was no choice. I had to stop writing.
I studied some of your work in journalism school.
Now that's just foolish. I was a relic, even before I died. The city I wrote about has long since evolved and changed into something completely different. But that's New York City, isn't it? Wouldn't be New York if it stayed the same year to year.
I'm sorry you had to stop writing.
So am I. But what else could I do? Let innocent people die? No, I don't regret the choice I made. Not for one moment.
Why did you write about Joe Gould?
He's a fascinating man. Intolerable company, but fascinating. He exemplified everything about New York at the time. Its artistic expression, its frustration, its joy and heartbreak. His oral history, or the idea of it, energized the work of dozens of writers and intellectuals. But the more I got to know him, the less I wanted to be around him.
Did you know Charles Meltzer?
Yes, I did. He worked at the New Yorker back in the late 70s. He would come into my office and ask about the old days, and I was happy to tell him. I knew he would never cut it as a reporter, but he had a very keen, analytical mind. I almost forgot all about him, but it appeared a link formed between us, nonetheless. When I died, my connection to the Countess passed on to him.
Charles Meltzer is using the Countess to kill people.
By accident?
No, on purpose. He sent her after me.
Now, that's a shame. I'm aware that through my actions I killed a few people, but I could forgive myself for it, since I was unaware of what I was doing. But many times I thought to myself, I have a weapon, it's untraceable, nobody knows about it. I could use it, but I did not. I was tempted, but I did not. Not once. You have to stop, Charles. Break this link, destroy this place. No more innocents should have to die.
How do I break this link?
I wish I knew. I'm afraid all this is a bit beyond me.
How do I
wish I knew. I'm afraid all this is a bit
Did you ever read Joe Gould's oral history?
That? It never existed. Or if it did, Mr. Gould never shared it with anyone, which amounts to the same thing.
You know why I never wrote it down. People would have died.
You didn't stop telling people you were writing it, did you?
What could I say? The truth? They would have chucked me in a loony bin.
Why don't you give him a cigarette?
When you give that man a cigarette or a drink, he likes to talk. And the only subject Joe Gould likes to talk about, at length, is Joe Gould. And the only person for him to talk to is me. So, I do not give him a cigarette.
Would you give him a cigarette if I spoke to him for you?
I might. If you can get him away from me, I might. But we can't leave this diner, and the door to that kitchen is locked.
Can't you just float through the wall?
Believe me, I've tried that. It doesn't work. Not here.
Would you give him a...
I might, if you can get him away from... But we can't...
Can't you just float through the wall?
Believe me.
等一下
Would you give him a cigarette if I spoke to him for you?
I might. If you can get him away from me, I might. But we can't leave this diner, and the door to that kitchen is locked.
Can't you just float through the wall?
Believe me, I've tried that. It doesn't work. Not here.
总而言之，现在目标应该是把他们两个弄出去。他说他也不知道怎么破坏这个连接，就是因为 cultist 产生连接。
Thanks for talking, Mr.
Thank you, Miss Black.
Mr. Gould?
She returned. Say, can you spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould Fund?
I'm afraid I'm a little short.
Fair enough.
好，只剩下看文章跟详
I'll
言。
talk to you.
Sure.
看一下这边还有什么事可以做。
Locked.
好，来吧，用回文针开门。这个是厨房。
Easy. What's that noise? It's a paper clip. Good for clip. That oven is... There's nothing in here. That's weird. There's a strange glow coming from inside.
奇怪的亮光，是这个亮光会发出什么？看一下。有办法拿出它来吗？
Hello? Is someone in there?
She comes.
好恐怖！你是谁？
Who are you?
Part of a whole. Left behind. Safe here. Leave me.
Who are you?
Part of a whole. Left behind. Safe here. Leave me.
你是
Are you the
Countess 吗
Countess?
Countess. One of our names. Yes. I no longer live, but part of me remains. Leave me.
OK， 所以这个地方就是 Countess 的心灵场所嘛，大概是这种感觉。
I need to take you out of here.
No. Safe here. Warm here. I stay in warm places. Too cold out there.
My hand goes right through it.
No. Too cold. I will survive here and save fire. Leave me.
香烟吗？可能是这边很好。
Well, see ya. I'm talking to an oven.
A sound idea. I'm sure it made more sense than most people I know. So this is the kitchen. Such a bare and emotionless place. Not even a bottle of ketchup.
Mr. Gould?
She returns. Say, can you spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould Fund?
I'm afraid I'm a little short.
Fair enough.
Does something about that oven look strange to you?
Nothing about my life has ever made sense. Why should an oven be any different?
You want a cigarette?
Yes, I want a cigarette. It's a disgrace that I should have to beg for one.
I'll talk to you later.
Sure. Things to do, people to see, I understand.
你不会对他怎么样吧？不会。哦，我知道了。他刚刚说
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
他把他移到另外房间，这样他就会给我香烟了吗？
Gould has left the room.
I see. Thank you for that.
Have you reconsidered giving him a cigarette?
I suppose I have been a little hard on the man. Here, I don't smoke anymore anyway. Give him the whole pack.
The oven in the kitchen is talking.
Is it now?
This doesn't surprise you.
Miss, look where we are. I stopped being surprised ages ago.
Thanks for
Thank you, Miss.
我们去试试看吧。先给你抽。
Joseph Mitchell wanted you to have this.
Ah, nice contribution to the Joe Gould Fund.
Mr. Gould.
She returns. Say, can you spare?
Fair
enough.
Liking your cigarette?
It's delightful. Here, feel free to join me.
Thanks, but I don't smoke.
You might as well keep it. When a man is rich, he can afford to be generous.
I'll talk to you later.
Sure.
我们用这个去让它温暖吧。
Is this warm enough?
Warmth, safety. The flame will carry me. Thank you.
That sounds ominous.
所以 Cultist 的英灵离开这是烤箱吗 ？Oven。
I can't explain it, but I have the feeling that my time in this place is ending.
I'm breaking the link. It'll all be over soon.
Over, yes. I can't say that I ever understood any of this, but I do know one thing. Gould was right. We are connected. Every single person on the planet. It's a pattern so complex that we can't even begin to understand it. So don't try to understand it. Gould tried, and he lived a miserable life. Just live, and be happy in living. Anyhow, you best get gone. You got a job to finish.
OK， 我们打破这个连结了。
This place is starting to fade.
That's good, right? Once this place is gone, the link is gone too. The killing will stop.
This means something to you, the killing.
She killed someone right in front of me. I want to stop that from happening again.
Imagine that. Genuine heart. Your predecessor was not graced with such compassion.
Predecessor? Do you mean Lauren? My Auntie Lauren?
We should not stay here. This place will soon cease to be. Come.
OK。
It's broken! The bond is broken! I'm free!
Way to go, Red.
My head. I understand everything.
Everything?
I hurt people.
Yes, that was you. But look, whatever happened, it's done. You can't do anything about it now. It's time for you to move on.
No, this should not have happened. He will not kill again.
Hey! It's about time you got back here. What did you guys do?
I did it, Joey. I broke the bond.
Yeah, you broke it all right, and our friend just blew.
She did not enter the white light?
No.
Oh, that is a problem. She has free will and is loose in the world. With the power she has, who knows what damage she can cause?
Great, just great. I don't know who you are, lady, and I don't care. But just leave the spook work to us, okay?
I have little choice in the matter. I am bound to this plane. What happens next is up to you.
Wait!
不要
Let's
生
get
气
out of
气啊！
here.
Whoa. Little dizzy.
Careful, kid. You've never been under for that long.
At least I'm alive.
Yeah, everything's peachy. There's a killer ghost on the loose, and it's our fault.
But we broke the link. She doesn't have to kill anymore.
You want to tell her that?
Who would she want to kill anyway?
I think she's going to kill Charlie Meltzer.
Oh, him. The guy who wants me dead.
Yeah, ironic as all get out. We'll sort it out later. Let's get going.
OK。走。
You coming?
Yeah, let's blow this popsicle stand.
他应该就是 好，这应该是最后了。如果我记得没错的话，增加一个了。
The door's open. This can't be good.
Oh no. We're too late.
You stay back.
Paul, what happened?
Charles, something took him. I've never seen anything like it.
What happened?
The roof. She took him to the roof.
Let's go. There was a stairway down the hall.
Did Charles really kill people?
Yes. I'm sorry.
I didn't know. I swear I didn't know.
Give me one reason why I should spare you.
Please, I'm not a killer. I had no idea you were real.
I am as real as death.
I thought it was just wishful thinking.
And just what are you wishing for now, false guide?
Hey!
Don't interfere. For over 50 years I've been a slave to false guides, but none have been more corrupt and pitiful than this one.
Haven't you killed enough?
I was just a tool. This man is the hand that wielded it. He used it against you. You want to spare his life? I have killed countless innocents and my hands are stained with their blood. If I must kill, let it be one who deserves it. False guide, it is time to reap what you sowed.
No, please.
I think I found something of yours.
What?
What is that? It's a part of you, isn't it?
It was torn from me so long ago.
Here, take it.
I cannot. I am not the same person I once was.
Hey, we've all changed, and sometimes we just have to accept it. Now, why don't you take a hold of this and we can finish it?
You are the most guilty of all.
What?
What?
You know what you did.
Hey, get off! What are you talking about?
My death.
That was self-defense.
You must be held accountable.
Now you've done it. You might have had it bad before, but now you're on my turf.
Something is different about you. You're wrong. Everything about you is wrong.
You don't know the half.
Gotcha. Joey, not working.
Of course it's not. She's too strong for you. What do you think you're doing?
Trying to save your butt. Gotcha again.
Back off, kid. You can't handle this one.
I'm doing all I can. Get off!
Get away, Red. She's too strong for you.
Holding Joey's tie is like holding air. It barely feels like anything at all.
把它抓住之后呢，然后你再抓起来。
Come on, you stupid tie, work!
You don't know who you're dealing with here. Just let me handle it.
不是换成Joey。
Come on, you stupid tie, work!
You don't know who.
为什么呢？再一次。
Come on, you stupid tie, work!
You don't know who you're dealing with here. Just let me handle it.
应该是要 Swift 救的，对。
Get away from her.
我刚刚是不是没点好？
Not what I meant to happen. Wake up, Red. Damn it, wake up.
This place. The light. I remember.
Just head towards it.
I went through once, and I was dragged back. It hurt. It hurt so much.
The link brought you back, but it's gone now. You understand? You're free. You don't have to hurt anyone anymore.
My mind is so broken. But here, everything is so clear. That man, Meltzer, he lives?
Yes, we stopped you before you could kill him.
Is that justice? I wonder. He is a murderer. He will find ways to kill again. But you are right. It is no longer my concern.
What do you mean?
Live your life. Help the lost spirits of the world. Let nothing deter you. This work is more important than you will ever know. Goodbye, and good luck.
Wake up, will ya? Wake up! I'm not spending 20 years over another hospital bed. I'm not. Get up or I'll kill you, you hear? Thank God. You okay?
Fine. She's gone.
Gone? You sure?
Yeah, she went through the light. She's gone.
Good. Then I just got one question for you. What the hell were you thinking? I thought you were... Never mind what I thought. That was really stupid.
Yeah, stupid. I only saved your life.
I don't have a life to save. You only risked your own.
Joey, I'm soaking wet. And Charles needs an ambulance. If I'm getting a lecture, I'll listen to it at home.
This isn't over. No, this is crazy.
It's the only way.
Why change what isn't broken?
But it is. We can't keep blundering around like we have.
We stopped a killer ghost today. I wouldn't call that blundering.
It was pure luck. We just happened to run into her while doing something else.
So?
So think of what we could accomplish if people knew about us. People should seek us out, not the other way around.
What do you want to do? Put up a billboard in Times Square?
No. We've got a special place nowadays. A place where you can talk about all sorts of crazy things and it's accepted as normal.
What's that?
The internet.
What, that computer box? No way.
Look, I've trusted you so far, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Then trust me. Just this once.
If we end up in a padded room, I'm going to make your life a living hell. You know that.
Sure. Come on, pull up a chair. I'll show you what I have in mind.
结束了。我的记忆错误，我以为这个，就是刚刚说 greeting 的 link， 这个是，我以为这个是第4代的内容，就是记忆吸收。 不会，这是第四代哦。我现在想到第四代的东西。没关系，反正明天就会玩。看他们之间的连接是什么，之后来整理一下这个故事。我觉得还蛮有趣的，它的故事设定蛮好玩的，只不过它的解谜过程比较普通点，就是触发对话的方式。他们两个好像哦。
The link is gone, but I still remain. How long have I been here, trapped between worlds? The others could not help me. Perhaps this new one will. She is just beginning to come into her power. I just hope she is strong enough when the time comes.
哦，玩完了，他自己关掉了。好。就他留下了一个东西，那个 made line， 就是 Cultist 的 Spirit Guide， 反而还留在这边。好，玩完了第3代，明天来玩第4代。好，今天我刚刚玩的时候好像有边讲剧情了，我之后回来看应该。OK， 不用再总结了。好，那今天就这样子，拜拜。